Welcome to Spark Joy, the podcast dedicated to celebrating the KonMari method and the transformative power of surrounding yourself with joy and letting go of all the rest. With your hosts and certified KonMari consultants, Kristen Ivy and Karen Sochi. And now, here's the show.
Today's Quick Tips episode is all about sparking joy and being mindful as we head into the busiest shopping days of the year.
We'll explore the question, is purchasing this item going to infuse my life with love and joy?
We'll also share what's sparking joy on our own shopping lists this season.
Before listening to this mindful shopping and gift-giving episode, please note this one may not apply to you this season.
For example, you may be actively shifting your attention to purchasing fewer, better things, tracking your spending and budget, and having keen awareness of what's going on in your financial picture, or changing your story when it comes to your shopping habits.
If this is the case, we advise that you head over to Spark Joy episode number 31 with Dr. Benson as an alternative. In that episode, you'll remember that we explore the intersection of KonMari and shopping. In the show notes, Dr. Benson shares a quiz that can help you flag any unhealthy shopping behaviors that could be weighing you down.
She also shares 6 questions you should ask yourself before making your next purchase. Why am I here? How do I feel? Do I need this? Can I wait? How will I pay for it? And where will I put it?
It's important to remember that when it comes to purchasing things, KonMari does not equal never shopping again. KonMari equals choosing joy, whether that be the items that already exist in your home or the items you invite into your future as you shop.
With that, let's dive into step 1 of shopping mindfully, which is have a vision and refer to it regularly.
When implementing the KonMari method, the true first step is to envision your ideal lifestyle and living environment before you touch any objects in your home. We explore this step in depth on Spark Joy episode number 5.
Your shopping decisions directly impact this vision. For example, if your vision is to save money to pay for your family vacation next year, buying multiple toasters just because they're on sale may not be the best decision long term. Instead, take the money you would have spent on the deal and immediately deposit into your savings account or apply it to a debt payment. Find joy in taking the action that aligns with your values. Step 2, shop your home first.
If you've been listening to us throughout the year or over the course of the last 2 years, we imagine that you've already started to take action and get more conscious about what's already inside of your home. Finding joy in choosing rediscovery instead of consumerism. Engage your home by taking an inventory of your items and your home's storage capacity. Become a ruthless gatekeeper, allowing nothing into your home that doesn't spark joy or is extremely functional. Discard everything else with gratitude to make room for positive energy to reverberate. This exercise often leads to finding everything from abandoned hobbies and projects to your personal values and belief systems.
Head over to your gift-related kimono. Pull out that gift wrap or your greeting card set and think about creative ways you can repurpose what you already have to create a positive gifting experience for those you love. Next, we have step 3. Be present when you're buying presents.
The rush of the hunt for deals often clutters our true intentions. Take a moment to reflect before selecting a gift to avoid operating from a place of anxiety. Close your eyes and think about what sparks joy for them. Think about their hobbies, topics they discuss with excitement, or challenges they are facing. Thoughtfully identify a joy deficit and mindfully fill it with fewer, better things.
If you're absolutely stumped, consider giving the gift of new experiences, such as a dabble class or even the gift of tidy. For example, you can sponsor a loved one's membership to the Spark Joy Club as a unique gift that keeps on giving. Here's more. The question, does it spark joy, is a simple one, but not so easy to execute alone. Extend your tidying experience by joining the Spark Joy Club, our online community filled with our clients, fellow listeners, and KonMari enthusiasts ready to support your journey.
If you find yourself buried under clothing, stuck on storage, or pointing fingers at untidy housemates or family members, we want to help you finish your tidying journey once and for all.
Support the show at the Joy Riser level and receive access to our exclusive virtual community, as well as the Tidy Home Joy Journal, your #1 tidying companion.
Visit sparkjoypodcast.com and click on Join the Club to get started. And now back to the show. Step 4, buy nothing.
Take a step towards doing more with less by changing your habits for just one day could unlock something powerful. Find joy in jumpstarting a new habit before the new year, such as cutting your credit cards or refining your budget. To avoid slipping back into old habits, own your decision by sharing it with friends and family. Start a new tradition that doesn't involve them all to manage expectations around giving or receiving gifts. Shift the focus to the true reason for the season. And last but not least, step 5, have fun.
The art of giving does not have to be painful. Make sure you don't lose sight of joy. As we discussed in Spark Joy episode 111, the holidays are basically a whole season dedicated to joy, a time to share with those we love.
We want to see your joyful moments. Please do head on over to Instagram, Twitter, or Facebook and tag Spark Joy Podcast to share. We'll close with what's on our shopping and gift list this year, both physical gifts and special experiences. I'm looking forward to rewarding myself with a new pair of waterproof winter boots, bullet journal-related supplies, and less glamorous purchase here, a set of better quality, super comfortable underwear. I also am looking forward to giving my niece her very first Advent calendar. And for my mom, I have an official ornament from the Hamilton tour. And for my dad, I have a special wooden watch with a customized engraving on the back.
Oh, nice.
I'm also looking forward to experiencing a 3-day cross it off, get things done retreat experience in Michigan, attending a grazing plate workshop, and I have 2 trips planned to see my family, one in Virginia and one in Houston.
All right, I have to ask, what is a grazing plate workshop?
Yeah, so I found this workshop that's all about creating a fun holiday entertaining experience, but really you can have a grazing plate whenever you have guests over. It's something quick that you can create for guests coming in. It's just basically usually a wooden board, really nice cutting board with little meats and olives and cheeses and little things arranged very nicely. A light snack for your guests, something casual but fun.
Sounds great. I love that. For me, I'm looking forward to rewarding myself with one more step toward our bathroom renovation project. You know, throughout the year, when I really need something, I spend a lot of time researching and trying to find the right item, refer back to my quest for the perfect backpack. But when it comes to like, okay, here's my list, I always have trouble. So this year, as I've done for the last couple of years, I've just said, let's just add some money to the renovation project. I probably spend more time, or at least daily time, in that bathroom, and a master bathroom, than just about any other room, getting ready and all that kind of thing. So I really want it to be perfect. So as for my big gift from Santa, I'm just asking for more funds to go toward that project, because that will be some real long-term joy.
Yeah, that's a big one.
And I'm looking forward to giving elephants. I have become obsessed with the Sheldrick Wildlife Trust, and we'll make sure to put the link in the show notes. The Sheldrick Wildlife Trust is an African African wildlife rescue mission, and they take care of baby elephants, rhinos, and giraffes that have become orphaned out in the wild, usually by hunters or poachers or, sometimes just by natural elements. But they find little baby animals that need care, and their mission is basically to raise them and release them back into the wild. You can actually adopt a baby, and then you get emails and photos and all sorts of fun things about your orphan throughout the year. I would give this to our little cousins instead of the usual small toys and the small little gifts that just get buried in the pile. And finally, I'm looking forward to experiencing our family holidays. In our family, we have a pretty set tradition. So we have dinners planned for Thanksgiving, Christmas Eve, and Christmas Day with Nick's side of the family. Then we have our upstate niece and nephew with us in the city the weekend before, and we'll go see Santa at Macy's. It'll be my little nephew's very first time seeing Santa, so we'll have to see how it goes. Then right after Christmas Day, we go to Kansas City and the Ozarks to see the rest of my side of the family. And of course, I'll be dragging Nick out one night to see all the windows and eat chestnuts in New York City. It's my very favorite tradition and his least favorite. But for him, we already have Star Wars tickets for opening night, so it'll all even out.
Yay. Both of our holidays spark so much joy.
Yeah.
I'm super excited. And this is the second to last Spark Joy episode for the year. We're going to be showcasing the best of next week, so just definitely stay tuned for that. And this concludes our 5-step plan for mindful shopping and gift giving this holiday season. A special welcome and thank you to our newest Spark Joy Club members joining us at the Joy Sparker level. Kadra Pixton, Paige Allen, Jen Kobrick, and Laura Panopoulos. We continue to welcome our listeners who are serious about extending the conversation around taking action, living, and maintaining a tidy lifestyle. Please join the conversation by visiting sparkjoypodcast.com and selecting Join the Club.
And don't forget, you have one more day to enter our anniversary giveaway. As announced during Spark Joy episode 100, we have KonMari themed gifts ready for you to claim by entering in for a giveaway celebrating our 2-year anniversary. The prizes include Marie Kondo's tidying sequel, Spark Joy, an illustrated masterclass on the art of organizing and tidying up, signed by Marie Kondo herself, a virtual KonMari tidying lesson provided on behalf of For the Love of Tidy, an honorary membership to the Spark Joy Club at the coveted Joy Sparker level, and finally, a copy of Marie Kondo's highly anticipated new children's book, Kiki and Jack, The Life-Changing Magic of Friendship, which has just been released.
Head over to sparkjoypodcast.com/iTunes for instructions on how to leave a star rating and written review. Then shoot an email to contact@sparkjoypodcast.com with your username for a chance to win one of 6 prizes we have for our listeners this year.
We'll announce our winners during our Best of show on December the 3rd.
So now we want to hear from you. Tell us your burning tidying questions or share stories about how KonMari has impacted your life.
Head over to Apple Podcasts and subscribe and review the show, which helps us reach others along their tidying journeys.
To extend your tidying experience, you can join the Spark Joy Club.
Visit sparkjoypodcast.com and join the club to become a member of the Spark Joy community, or join us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.
Thanks for tuning in, and we hope your day sparks joy.
Thank you for listening to Spark Joy with your hosts Kristen Ivy of For the Love of Tidy in Chicago and Karen Sochi of The Serene Home in New York City. Spark Joy, the podcast, is not endorsed by or affiliated with KonMari Media, Inc. The opinions expressed on this episode represent the views of the co-hosts and guests alone and do not represent the corporate position of KonMari Media, Inc. or the KonMari consultant community.